Today, we're jumping on my buddy Lewis's commercial boat to do some commercial stuff. This is today's vessel of operation. We're in good hands. We're in Yamaha hands. Don't you wish it was an Evinrude, Dan?
Oh man, I missed the Evinrude. Damn it.
Damn. Dan misses the Evinrude. Don't we all? Bring the tanks. Where do we put the tanks?
How are you?
You're so strong, Dan. Wow.
I am. I trained with these.
Oh. There's bananas in this tree. Oh. Fighter jets, baby. All right, we got the boat in the water. About to hop on. So this is what a commercial boat looks like. This is what a working man's boat looks like. There's a crane, big open deck. We got a bunch of dive tanks, an easy accessible water fuel separator.
I love that.
There's El Capitan.
El Capitan. All right, guys, see you later. Let me know when we get there.
This is the last day that lobster season is open, so we're heading out for a final hoorah to try and fill this boat with some lobster. And since it's a commercial boat, we can keep hundreds of lobsters. It takes an hour to get to the spot, so we sit back, relax, chill, and enjoy the view. The water is so blue, it's crystal clear, and I can't wait to get in. We're in about 20 feet of water on some pretty ledges. About to hop on in, see what's going on. I haven't set up my BC in years, so we'll see if my dive gear even works. It's gonna be a hit or a miss. I might run out of oxygen and suffocate down there.
I'm not saying anything.
Dan's not saying nothing. Dan will rescue me.
Yes, I will.
I got some exciting news. I got a brand new wetsuit. This is my first time wearing it.
Every single one of us.
We all have brand new wetsuits?
Never touched
No one has
No.
used.
Oh boy. One of us is gonna have problems with their new wetsuit.
I got 2 of them,
They
so.
all have brand new wetsuits.
Everyone's got a brand new wetsuit they've never worn. Hopefully it fits. Come on, get in there. My underwear matches my wetsuit.
There will be no regrets, don't you? Oh, yeah.
Let's see your wetsuit, Dan.
Oh, that's my wetsuit right there, baby. A masculine suit, okay? This is a man's suit right here, baby.
For 75 and
I
up.
just realized
You know what would be good if I put my foot in the right side?
I put mine on
The
backwards.
wrong side. No, you didn't. No, that's the way it
No,
goes.
mine's in front.
We're very experienced here.
Yeah.
My
You
leg
put
is-
yours on backwards
My
too?
leg is in the wrong side.
Hold on. Okay, I got mine right, because this is the
Yeah.
front one and the other
Wow.
one's the
This
back
is
one.
f***ed up.
Fins, and I guess I'll go for a swim. I don't know, it's kind of cold, guys. I think we should go back. The water is a bit chilly. I'm swimming around these grass ledges, looking into a bunch of different holes, trying to find some lobsters before we put on a tank. It doesn't seem like there's many lobsters here. I find this beautiful shell with a conch in it. I believe these things are called queen buckets or bucket helmet conchs, something like that. And I can't find anything about regulations on them. It almost looks like a queen conch and a horse conch put together. Look at this thing. I don't know, what is that? It doesn't look like a queen. It looks like a cross between a horse conch and a queen conch. I looked it up online and it looks like this is a giant helmet queen conch. Someone is selling the shell on eBay for 65 bucks. I cannot find out if it's legal to keep these in Florida or not. Our regulations only talk about a queen conch. If you know if you can keep these, please leave a comment.
Oh, damn.
Throw it in. Oh yeah, nothing like strapping yourself into something underwater. I got my lobster bag. We looked in hole after hole after hole along this grass ledge, and they were mainly just filled with small lobsters. So after about 20 minutes, of looking in about 100 holes, we decide it's time to move spots. The way that I get back on the boat with a dive tank on my back is that I take it off in the water. I find this to be the easiest way. And then somebody on the boat, like Mr. Captain Dan right here, he will lift it on up. You are going to need a nice strong person to be able to lift one of these kits up because they're not that light. If I was by myself, I would hang a carabiner clip on a rope off the side of the boat, clip on my BC unit, climb on the boat, and then pull it up myself. We moved to a new spot, and for some reason, I'm cold. Right away, these grass ledges, I'm seeing tons and tons of lobsters. They're everywhere. They look a little small though, but I'm gonna go ahead and snare this one. And he got right out of the snare. I knew something was wrong, and yep, my snare broke. These things are like 40, 50 bucks at the dive shop, and they're always breaking on me for some reason. Tragic. So now I'm gonna use the old tickle stick and net, which I am not a fan of using these nets. It's been years since I've used the net. And here a lobster gets away from me, but not a problem. I just swim up to him and scoop him up like a butterfly. I guess the net does work pretty good, but I'm going to show you guys in just a moment why I don't like these nets. And this lobster just came up short, which is kind of sad because he kind of looked like the biggest one in the area, and he's not even legal. I scoop up another lobster, and this is exactly what I don't like about the net. It seems like the lobsters have all these spines and sharp edges on them that get caught in these nets, which makes it really difficult to get them out of the net. I guess that's why they're called the Florida spiny lobster. I spend the next 30 minutes or so catching tons of these lobsters, and every single one fell short. Just millimeters too short. Little unfortunate, but this guy right here, I tried to let him go, but it seemed like he just wanted to play with me and go right back in the net. And I pull out lobster after lobster, getting my net game back on track. In the end, it really had no point since none of these lobsters were keepers anyway. We must have caught 60 to 100 of these little lobsters between the three of us, and not a single legal one. I can't complain. It was so much fun catching these little critters, and it's good training for lobster season next year. I can't wait. Here's another reason these nets drive me insane. There is some rebar or some like old trap metal netting on the seafloor, and my net just got totally tangled in it. This lobster tried to get away from me, but I got some ninja moves with my hands. If the net doesn't catch it, my hands will. You're mine now, buddy. I find another lobster sitting in this canister hole looking thing, which is kind of funny. He was too short anyways, but I did manage to get him in my net. And the really funny thing here is all of a sudden I had 2 lobsters in my net. I don't even know where that second one came from. Funny little guys. I think at this point these lobsters just want to hang out with me. All the lobsters are small, so we change up our game. Lewis has had a lot of stone crab traps cut off by other boaters, but he has all of their GPS coordinates. So now we're going to go around and find his lost traps.
The things Dan will do for a crab.
Yeah.
It's right there.
For the record, this is my trap.
Recovering these ghost traps is completely legal since they are marked and labeled with Lewis's commercial information. What happens is sometimes boaters will run over these crab trap buoys and cut off the buoy so the rope sinks to the bottom. This is usually an accident, but sometimes people purposely cut these buoys off. Not only is that illegal, but it hurts the income of these commercial guys when they lose their traps. The way we recover them is we find the cut rope, swim it up to Lewis, and he uses his winch to pull it on up. Dan was really hoping there'd be a big stone crab in here for him.
Oh, for God's sakes,
For
man.
you. Here you go.
Thanks a lot for my stone crabs, fellas. Exactly right.
One by one, we pull out another lost trap. Each trap recovered is money saved. And Dan found himself some octopus eggs.
Octopus eggs, which are really freaking cool. I mean, it looks like an octopus. It looks like his tentacles.
That does look cool.
Doesn't it? Amazing.
Octopus eggs.
It almost looks like sushi.
Eat one, Dan. Slurp it down. We found another one. And the pile of traps is growing. Dan's Trap Recovery Services. $5 a trap.
There we go. Stone crab recovery.
Dan's going in to get more traps.
We're in neutral.
He's got the rope.
Yep, there's be more.
All right, let's see what we're gonna get. Yes. Stone crab in it.
Oh yeah, live crab.
Yay!
Oh, multiple.
Oh!
Hey,
Beautiful.
fruits of your labor are paying off.
Wow.
See?
Okay, that's legit. Anything that pops off? Woo-wee.
I feel like a mermaid.
Mermaid
I
Dan.
feel like a mermaid.
And we got a lot of claws out of that.
Did we? All right. Happy. That's all right. Very good.
Let's see all the claws.
Excellent.
Woo!
We made like 20 bucks there.
Let's go.
Plus a trap.
I'm excited.
Another one. They're stacking up.
The unspoken thing is we're cleaning up the ocean as well. There are hundreds of traps that we've seen today that are not Lewis's that we could not touch.
Got another trap right there. Another cut trap.
So I can delete this mark.
Recovery Dan. Dan's Recovery. I think Dan needs to start a new business. Ain't nothing Dan can't retrieve. This is like treasure hunting. You never know what's gonna be in it.
Yeah, it could be nothing. It could be loaded. Yeah, well.
Empty.
Hand caught.
Hand caught. Dan got himself a hand caught stone crab. Oh, and there's a new trap.
They're loaded in there. Yeah, they are. I see them.
They're in there.
I'm in here.
That one's loaded.
Woo! Good work, good
All right,
work.
buddy.
Let's see what's inside.
I think it's a good one.
It's another treasure coat. Oh!
There's definitely crab in here.
Oh, that one didn't have any claws. Ooh, that's a good looking
Oh, we
claw.
got a good one? All right. Just short.
One of the traps that we found was just not budging, so I decided to hop in the water with Dan and bring a gaff to help him budge this trap off the ground. It was stuck on there like cement. But with the elbow grease of two determined guys, hungry for some crab meat, we were able to get this thing wedged off the bottom and brought up to Lewis, who was then able to bring it on the boat.
Better be 100 lobsters in there.
Something very strange about this trap is that somebody had stuffed all of the buoy line into the trap. That means someone pulled up this trap, put the rope inside the trap, and then dropped it back in the water. Why do you think someone would do this?
Oh yeah, shake that. Shake it, shake it, shake it.
Some of these traps can be very hard to see, like this one right here. They get covered in growth and you almost can't even see the rope either. Good thing Lewis has almost exact coordinates of each trap. When a boat hits the buoy, it might move the trap a little bit, but usually they're right about in the same area.
Woo! Oh, it opened!
Look at this trap. It just blends right on in there. You can see where the rope was cut. Going to the trap. What do you think cut this rope? A prop? A knife? A bad fish?
right out.
Look at the way the rope was cut on this trap. This is a much cleaner cut than the last one. What do you think did this? Sunken rope after sunken rope. We collect one trap after another and they start to pile up on the boat.
You triggered my shallow water alarm. This big booty. There's a crab in there. I see it. It's a keeper.
He's a good one.
Woo!
Oh, he's trying to get that.
That's a nice claw.
Man, I tell you what, pulling these traps is actually kind of a lot of work. I was feeling beat, but I'm glad we were able to recover a whole big pile of traps.
You know what?
That's one heck of a pile of traps. How many, do you guys count how many traps we got?
There are 10, 12, 14, 15 traps right now.
15. And we got them claws.
15 trappers.
On the way back in, we go through this really cool spot here in the Florida Keys known as the toilet seat cut. And all of these PVC pipes have a toilet seat attached to them. And usually people will write birthdays or anniversaries or just cool things on each toilet seat. Maybe I should put one on there with my face on it. And one of my favorite parts about the Florida Keys is every evening you are rewarded with one of the most beautiful sunsets ever. Going down on the water and looking out into some pretty pink blue skies with the smell of fresh ocean seafood wafting off of the traps. Now this is the life I want to live. Big shout out to Lewis for taking us out on his boat. If you ever want to buy some stone crab claws, I'm going to leave his contact information in the video description below if you ever want to reach out to Lewis. He gave me a big old bag of cooked stone crab claws, which we're going to crack open right now. I think I crushed it a little too much. There's also like meat in all these knuckles. That right there is a plate of Florida Keys perfection. This video was something very different from what I normally do, and I learned a lot of things, and I hope you enjoyed it. We got a new video dropping next week, so hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, and I'll catch you on the next one. Cheers! Big shout out to this video's sponsors, Boat Daddy. Find people with boats, events around you, and cool spots on the water. Download now in the Apple and Google Play Store. TampaClothing.com, full print custom jerseys, cut, printed, and sewn right here in Florida. You can't beat their quality and prices. PC Fun premium fishing gear at a low cost. Get 20% off on their website using my code SFFC20. If you want to support the South Florida Fishing Channel, contact me at Heiko at southfloridafishingchannel.com. You can really help me out by becoming a Fishing Channel donor, like these guys. These guys are awesome. Scan the QR code or look for the donate button in the video description below. Thank y'all so much for watching. Till next time.